Hey, my fellow Blues. First of all, hello. I want to talk to you a little bit about yesterday's game against Chelsea, make a few comments. So listen in. But as always, I want your comments below. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Let's hear what you've got to say. And don't forget, by the way, please like and subscribe to this channel so we can get this video out to more citizens like you. So, first of all, first point. The win against Chelsea, to me, was a million times better than the win against Salford. Why? Because we're talking about a top six side, and even when we've been fully fit, we still had problems beating top six sides. But we didn't just beat Chelsea, we took them apart. We really did. I'm going to talk a bit about this on our video today. So, first of all, Pep. Thank you, Pep, for listening to me at last. I'm so tired of saying it. I keep saying we need to be far more direct rather than ticky-tacking across the box for hours and hours and getting nowhere. We try the direct route and look what happens. Just look at it. And also, I don't know if you noticed this, but our players were tracking back. They really were. We were finding our own players with a much higher pass completion stat than we've had for a long time. And we regained possession a hell of a lot quicker than we used to. And we also looked tougher. And by the way, here's a thought. I was watching Cole Palmer, and my thought is this is exactly the reason why we sold Cole Palmer, because he looked anonymous, to be honest with you. He really, really did. And you know what? He has some great games. I like the kid, I really do. But we saw far more anonymous displays from him at City than we did great moments. So, like the kid, got nothing bad to say against him. I think he's a Blue at heart anyway. I think his family are United supporters, but it's clear that City means a lot to him. So I really don't have much to say. What I will add is that this wasn't the usual City. It really wasn't. You've got to know that. But as I keep saying, this may be the key to the future. Why? Because of some of the players we brought in and some of the players we already have. And I'll be going through that in this video. So let me get to the point. Also, let you know, I'm going to be saying I'm sorry to a few players in this video. So listen in, people that I'd written off that were still magical. So here's my review of the team. Starting off with Ederson, looked a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. You know, he came out of his box a number of times to kill the danger, and more importantly, came up with that brilliant assist for the second with the long ball out to Haaland. It was freaking awesome. Nunez. I like Nunez. He definitely improved on midweek. He's learning more when to stay and when to go forward. And one of those moves forward is Serge brought about the equalizer. So really nothing bad to say about him. Is he a natural fullback? No, we all keep saying the same thing. But at the moment, you know what? Not bad. 6 or 7 out of 10 display from him. He tries his best. Kuzanov, baby. That was the most difficult first 6 minutes of a debut in living memory. The goal, the booking. So the kid did really well to recover his composure and actually managed a few crunching tackles along the way. And I love the way the team rushed to help that guy out. He's only a young kid. He will get better. Actually, he could actually be a Bizarro Mangala. What do I mean by that? Well, the first game we saw that Mangala played in, funnily enough, also against Chelsea, he looked like the best centre-half in the country. But after that, it all went downhill. And I'm hoping that Kuzanov is going to go the other way. And to be honest with you, it can only get better for him. It really can. I'm not ruling him out after one quick display. Akanji still kind of worries me. I mean, we always play him because he's fit, but he looks well short of his best still. You know, he was a little bit slow to respond to danger, and I am still worried about Akanji. Maybe he needs a rest. Maybe his legs have given in. I don't know. but I think he should be taken out of the team for a short while to recover his composure. Excuse me. Forgive me. On to one of my favorite players. And yesterday he showed us exactly why. Gvardiol. What a fucking baller that guy is. Fucking amazing. Love him. But I am going to say a couple of things about him that you might not want to hear. Defensively, still a bit of a nightmare. But whenever he gets up the field on that left-hand side, that guy creates havoc, which is why I keep saying, let's try him as a CDM, or at least next to cover as a CDM. But overall, what a magnificent game. And by the way, defensively, he played brilliantly as well. To me, he was definitely one of the men of the matches. So awesome. Okay, here comes my first apology. Gundo, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I've been saying that you finished. Clearly on yesterday's display, I may be wrong. I still have concerns about him defensively, but as far as being productive in attack, those balls he clipped over to make us go on a more direct route gets an applause from me. So, Gunda, I'm sorry, but give us a few games on the run just like that, and then we'll know the old Gunda is back. Cover, love cover, but again, not a good game from him. Too many mistakes that someone with his experience shouldn't be making. But again, maybe he's tired, maybe he's slightly unfit. Either way, a little bit concerned about cover still. Bernardo, geez, this is probably where I owe the biggest apology of all. First of all, he played like a real captain. He dropped back to help Kuzanov out after he made that first error. And to be quite frank with you, running, but running with purpose, which is what I love to see. That was a bit like the old Bernardo we're all used to. Keep it going, man. One game showing that you played well is not enough. We need to see this improvement constantly. Phil, love him. We all love him. I get it. And again, great goal yesterday. He's still not Foden from last season, but he's 90% there. Great goal. And he looked again like that playmaker we all know and love. So I'm not going to be too harsh on Foden because there were definitely more positives than bad stuff. Now, onto the debut guy, Marmoush. Mushmouth, whatever we want to call him. I don't know. I want to call him Mush. What a fucking buy. This guy is going to be awesome. He's going to be a superstar. I've got no doubt about that. And anyone who watched him yesterday, you've got to agree with me. What a difference that guy makes. And listen, I know we've got Doku, and I know we've got lots of wingers, actually, not just Doku, Savinho as well. And he's not necessarily a winger, Marmoush, but you can definitely see the difference between the promise of Doku and Savinho and the finished article with this guy. Love him. The new Egyptian king. Love him. Marmoush, you're going to be fucking awesome at City. We already love you. Haaland. I've been saying this for a while. His link-up play gets better and better and better. He's not yet Harry Kane. There's no doubt about that. But let's be honest. His link-up play was awesome. The fact that he signed a huge contract for us shows you where his heart is. Just love the guy. Again, how can you not love him? How can you not love Haaland? I don't think any City fan does not love him. We all think the world of him. Him and Marmoush, they're going to have a big partnership together. What a great game for City. Absolutely delighted. Love to get your comments below. Just before I disappear, though, quick word on FC Bruges, which is the coming game. One thing you should know about FC Bruges is they're not going to be a pushover. Last time I checked, I checked this morning, they are currently undefeated in 18 games. They won 15 of them and they've drawn 3. This ain't going to be an easy task for us, but if we play anything like we played against Chelsea, I've got my fingers crossed, guys. Up the Blues, like the channel, Give me your comments. Those are important. I want to hear your views, not just mine. And whatever your views are, I'll include them in the next video. Have a great day, Blues. City, love you till we die. Bye, guys.